Hello. Good evening all. Audio video clear? Yes. So let's start. Please invite your friends also to be part of the session. In this session, we are discussing all reasoning topics in a single lecture. The theory of all reasoning topics in a single lecture. So this will be very useful, especially for the upcoming UPSC exam, CSIR NET exam, GATE exam and other exams also, because we are discussing not previous year questions, we are discussing theory, which is common for all exams. So you can invite your friends who are preparing for other exams also. This is a series where we have covered other topics already. The quantitative aptitude topics I'm already covered here: data interpretation, Venn diagram, clock, calendar, geometry, mensuration, speed, distance, time, work and time, pipe and cistern, average, mixtures, profit, loss, discount, percentage, interest, permutation, combination, probability, number system. All these topics we have already covered. So those of you missed any of those videos that are already available in this playlist, check this, subscribe to this YouTube channel and hit the bell icon and check the playlist in this channel so that you can go through all those videos, and do share it with your friends also. For the new people, my name is Christy Varghese. More about me you can see here. These are the books I have written for aptitude and speed maths, and these are the free initiatives. Check the description of the video to get the links of all these free initiatives, or scan these QR code to directly access them. Or in our mobile application Christy's classes, you can see our paid courses also. For CSIR NET, for GATE exam, we have already covered paid courses, and for UPSC also we are coming up with a paid course very soon. Now currently free classes are there in our Telegram channel, YouTube channel, mobile application, etc. So that you can use. And comprehension also we have covered lectures for CSAT and UPSC CSAT in 30 minutes, where top 40 topics, each topic 30 to 40 minutes we have covered. That videos are also available in this channel. Go through that. That is where the previous year questions of all the topics mentioned in this flashcard series are discussed. So use that for your extra learning or practice. And for other exams also, dedicated playlists are there, dedicated courses are there, and the flashcards you can buy now at a nominal price as to help out students for exam. We are providing the flashcards as a giveaway itself. Those who are attending this lecture can access the flashcards almost at zero cost. You can access it. These are the details of our paid courses for CSAR NET and GATE. Okay, so that is the intro. So let us start the session. And first of all the best those people who have exam tomorrow, because tomorrow is a UPSC exam, civil service exam. So if any of you who have exam tomorrow is attending today's session, all the best now itself. Do well. Do the CSAT section also without much panic, because that is one problem many people have. A CSAT is in the afternoon after your GS1 paper. Many people are not able to stay calm after the first exam. So that you should do something to take care of that. And the things that we learned in the class itself will be helpful for you to clear CSAT easily. So have confidence and attend the session. All the best those who are preparing for the tomorrow's exam or any other upcoming exams of other exams also, like CSAR or GATE, other exams also. So let's start. So today we are discussing reasoning. Reasoning, many topics are there. For example, series formation, series completion, pattern formation, coding, decoding, cubes and dices, blood relation, statement related problem, ranking ordering, seating arrangement, syllogism, etc. So we have to cover all these topics in a very short time. So we will start it. Some of the things you should read yourself also. I will just guide you to read it. Flashcards, most of them are self-explanatory itself. So series formation means number sequence, letter sequence or symbol sequence questions can be asked. Number sequence means sequence of numbers. These are some common number sequence which can be repeatedly asked, or which were repeatedly asked in previous years also. First is arithmetic sequence, where there is a common difference. A sequence which follows arithmetic progression is called arithmetic sequence. Look at this: plus 4, plus 4, plus 4, plus 4. So 37 will be the next answer. So this is actually an arithmetic sequence. Geometric sequence means there should be a common number that is multiplied. Multiplying by a common number, that is geometric sequence. So tell me the next term, all of you. Ishan, yes, this playlist and the 30 minutes playlist both are useful for your exam. Both are useful for your exam. In this playlist, we are discussing theory. In the 30 minutes playlist, we are discussing the previous year questions also. Yeah, in that playlist, we discuss the UPSC PYQs, but that PYQs are useful for CSIR NET also. And these flashcards are useful for CSIR NET and UPSC. Both exams, these topics are common actually. So this playlist and that playlist, both you can watch actually. Both are different objectives are there for both the playlists. This playlist, the objective is to complete the theory. There the objective was to complete more practice questions or previous year questions. Okay, so 162 into 3, because into 3 is the idea we understood. So 160 into 3 is 480. So 486 it will be. 486. So that is geometric sequence. What is arithmetic or geometric sequence? There a common number is added, then multiplied by a common number. Look at this. 2 plus 2, 4 into 3 is 12. 12 plus 2, 14 into 3 is 42. 42 plus 2, 44 into 3 is 132. 132 plus 2 into 3 is 402. So 402 plus 2, 404 into 3, 1212 will be the next term. Arithmetic sequence, a common difference is added. Geometric sequence, a common number is multiplied. In arithmetic or geometric sequence, first a common number is added, then a common number is multiplied. So in geometric or arithmetic, what will happen? First a common number is multiplied, then a common number is added. Like look at this, 3 into 2, first multiplied, then added, 7 plus 1. 7 into 2, 14 plus 1, 15. 15 into 2, 30 plus 1, 31. 31 into 2, 62 plus 1, 63. So 63 into 2 plus 1, 127 will be the next term. 127. So geometric or arithmetic means multiplication, uske baad addition. Then what is prime sequence? Sequence of prime numbers. What are prime numbers? In number system chapter already we discussed in this playlist itself. So sequence following consecutive prime numbers are called prime sequence. The prime number starts from 2. So from anywhere it can be. For example, starting from 23, 29, 31, 37, 41, etc. How to identify prime number and all in number system video we have already discussed. Then power sequence means sequence of powers. Sequence of powers means squares, cubes, etc. For example, this is 3 square, this is 4 square, this is 5 square, this is 6 square, this is 7 square. The next should be 8 square, that is 64. Or cubes or fourth powers, etc. Next comes reversal sequence. Reversal sequence means the digits are reversed to form a sequence. 52 reversed is 25. 63 reversed is 36. 94 reversed is 49. 46 reversed is 64. 18 reversed is 81. And these are a power sequence. Nah? So when you reverse the digits like this, you will get any of the above mentioned sequence. That is the idea of a reversal sequence. Detailed videos on these topics we have already taken. Check out the previous playlist, you will understand that. Now I am giving you a summary of everything. All the reasoning topic together we are covering in this lecture. So please go through the previous videos also for further learning. Now two-tier sequence means if the difference follows a pattern for a sequence A, B, C, D, E, F, B minus A, C minus B, D minus C, E minus D, take that difference. For example here 4 minus 1, 3. 10 minus 4, 6. 19 minus 10, 9. 31 minus 19, 12. This 3, 6, 9, 12 is an arithmetic sequence which follows a common difference of 3. Na? So next it should be 15. Next it should be 15. So 31 plus 15. 46 will be the next term and so on. All of you are clear? So that is a two-tier sequence. That means difference follows a pattern. What pattern? Any of these above mentioned 6 sequence can be a pattern. Next comes twin sequence. Twin sequence, the best way to understand is, look at these hands. This is one sequence, this is another sequence. You are twinning it. Twinning it means, for example, PQRS one pattern, ABCD another pattern. They are twinned like this in alternate positions. That means, for example, here 16, 25, 36, 49, they are power sequence. 4 square, 5 square, 6 square, 7 square. So next 8 square, 64. And 11, 14, 17, 20, that is arithmetic sequence with a common difference 3. So 23 will be the next term after 64. That is twin sequence. Basically, these 9 sequences are enough. Fibonacci and C and L. If you want, you can go through it. But these 9 sequences, at least go through it. That is what I will suggest you before the exam. Now we will go to letter sequence. Next chapter, letter sequence. All these topics, number sequence itself as a separate lecture we have covered in the previous videos. Check the description of the video to get that link if you haven't got it. So anyway, what is letter sequence? Letter sequence means instead of numbers, it is letters. Here are some basic things. A, B, C, D up to Z. You should know the order of letters. 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 26. And in some questions, the reverse order is important. Reverse order is also important. Z is the last letter, Y is the second last letter, X is the third last letter. So in reverse order, Z first letter, Y second letter, X third letter, and so on. Or if the forward position of A is 1, to find the reverse position, you can do 27 minus 1. So that is a short trick. For A, you already know it is 26th letter from behind. But for example, M. If you know M is 13th letter in reverse order, 27 minus 13, 14 will be the position of M. So that can help you in some question. Another technique that will be helpful is EJOT code. EJOT code is 5th, 10th, 15th, 20th, 25th letters in English alphabet. If you know that, what is a good thing? For example, we need to know the position of P. You know O is 15. So P will be OP. OP means 16. That will be easy to relate. And reverse equivalent is also important. Reverse equivalent means, as I told here in terms of number we mentioned, A is first letter. First letter from backward is Z. Na? D is fourth letter. W will be the fourth last letter. G is seventh letter. So seventh letter from Z is T. So that is called reverse equivalent. Based on this also questions were asked. And also understand in this chapter, circle of alphabet. Circle of alphabet means A, B, C, D up to Z. After that, it is not the end. It is a beginning. Again A. After Z, again A. So Y plus third letter means Z, A, B. Don't say Y plus third is not possible. After Z, no letter. No, it's a circle of alphabet. It will continue like that. So basically this much theory you should know in letter sequence chapter. Next chapter, pattern completion or symbol sequence. In different exams, this chapter is called different names. In some exams it is called symbol sequence. Some exam it is called pattern completion. Some exams it is called spatial aptitude. All basically the theory is the same itself. The level of questions can change also, but the theory is the same. So there you should know these three actions or three operations. One is rotation. What is rotation? You all of you know, na? If this is a normal image, if you 90-degree rotate it clockwise, this is clockwise. Clockwise means like the hands of a clock. Anti-clockwise means opposite to that direction. So clockwise 90-degree है तो ऐसा होगा picture है ना. Again 90 है तो ऐसा होगा. Again 90 है तो ऐसा होगा. मतलब 90 plus 90 180, 90 plus 90 plus 91 270 and so on. One more 90 किया तो वापस same picture मिलेगा. One more 90 will make the same picture again. So that is clockwise rotations of 90 degree. Anti-clockwise rotations be possible. Next thing is flipping. You should know about flipping. Flipping means what? Like a mirror image. If you are placing a mirror like this, the image of this will look like this. Na? But if you are placing a horizontal mirror, there is a vertical flipping happening. And if you place vertical and horizontal mirror image, then it will be a horizontal and vertical flipping like this. This image will become like this. All of you understood this much? Now another operation is translation. Translation is moving from one place to another. That's all. When you translate, rotation and flipping also can happen. So basically rotation and flipping, if you know, that itself is more important. So in different questions, different ways this rotation flipping can happen. So keep that in mind. Now the next chapter, coding and decoding. Coding and decoding, I have summarized the major coding and decoding that can be asked. Expected question we can say. Please revise this coding, decoding and go. You may get one question at least from this. So I have taken the example of A, B, C, D, E, F to explain this. Reverse order coding can be there. A, B, C, D, E, F written as A, B, C, D, E, F in reverse. So instead of A, B, C, D, E, F, take a random word. For example, app reverse will be PPA. So that is reverse order. Now adding common number. Adding common number means adding a common number 1 or 2 or 3, etc. For example, A, B, C, D, E, F plus 1 plus 2 will be C. A plus 2. A plus 2 means second letter from A. C. Second letter from B. D. Second letter from C. E. Likewise, you can code. So plus 2 is done in this example. Anything can be added. Plus 1, plus 2, plus 3 or minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. So for app, if it is plus 2, A plus 2, C. PQR. PQR. So CRR. Are you getting? So adding common number or subtracting common number is a pattern. Successive increase of difference, like A plus 1, but B plus 2, but C plus 3, but D plus 4, E plus 5, F plus J. That is successive increase. Getting the point? Then oscillating pattern is possible. Oscillating means A minus 1 is Z, but B plus 1 is C. C minus 1 is B, D plus 1 is E. E minus 1 is D, F plus 1 is G. Here minus 1 plus 1 plus minus 1 plus 1. Instead of that, minus 2 plus 2, minus 2 plus 2. Anything is possible. Oscillating pattern is possible. Alphabets in reverse order. Yeah, in letter sequence I told you reverse order is important. Now reverse equivalent. Connected to that is this. Alphabets in reverse order. A first letter forward order. Reverse order first letter is Z. B, sorry, this one we are discussing. Alphabets in reverse order. A forward order में first letter है, so Z reverse order में first letter है. So A's equivalent is Z. B second letter, second last letter Y है. C third letter, X is the third last letter. D fourth, W fourth last letter, and so on. So alphabets in reverse order, that can also be a pattern. I'll tell you the problem. When I am listing it like this is easy. But in exam hall, you have to identify it. That is why I'm trying to give you the most important coding decodings. Other coding decodings can also be asked, but these were repeatedly asked and these have high chances to be asked also. That is why please revise this and go. So group pattern is also possible. What does group pattern means? Group pattern means, for example, ABC is a group, DEF is a group. And A minus 1 is Z, B minus 1 is A, C minus 1 is B. So minus 1 is the pattern in that group. But in the next group, plus 1 is the pattern. D plus 1, E plus 2, F plus 3. So it is an increasing pattern. So two patterns, just like in series formation I told you, twin sequence, here group pattern also is possible. Like first half is a group, another half is another group. And speaking of group pattern, in group pattern swapping also can happen. What is swapping? ABC, that ABC was in the left, write it on the right. DEF on the right, write it on the left. So that is also a possibility. For example, if the word is type, TY, write it in the second half, PE first half. So that is also a pattern, or that is also a coding decoding that can be done. Then alphabetic order of letters, based on that also can be patterns. The EJOT code and all na, in letter series, that can be helpful here. For example, A, B, C, D, E, F. A is first letter in English alphabet, B is second, C is third, and up to F is sixth. Maybe you can add all that and the code will be given like this. That means in the question it will be given, if A, B, C, D, E, F is 21, what is Delhi? What is the code for Delhi? So you have to identify the number equivalents are added. Number equivalents are added. Based on number of letters also question can be asked. A, B, C, D, E, F have 6 letters. Na? So A, B, C, D, F is coded as 6. So Delhi will be coded as what? 5. So that is also a pattern. But when I'm saying this, you may feel these are very trivial patterns. Na? Yeah, but in exam hall, this is enough to confuse you if you don't be familiar with them. Because in panic, you can miss those simple things also. So have a quick revision of these things before exam. Then you will not forget it. Then the panic also you can easily manage it. So next, rearrangement of letters. Rearrangement means, here E is fifth letter. Now the fifth letter is written first letter. Second letter is written second itself. First letter is written third. Then F is the sixth letter, that is written as fourth here. C is the fourth letter, here it is written as fifth. D is sixth letter, here it is, fourth letter, here it is written as sixth. So that is rearrangement. So question will be written as A, B, C, D, E, F is written as E, B, A, F, C, D. Then how will be Delhi written in this code? Or another 6-letter word to avoid confusion. Now letter to number pattern can be there. A, B, C, D, E, F. According to alphabetical order itself, it is converted to number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Delhi you have to convert it into numbers and write it. Now letter to number, instead of alphabetical arrangement, alphabetical order, it can be rearrangement of letters also. This is called presence and absence type question. Very important type. BAT is written as 174. Car is written as 615. Rat is written as 541. I will explain how to do this. Listen carefully. Here in all the three you can see the letter A na. तीनों में A है. तीनों में common वाला number कौन सा है? 174, 615, 541. All the three have a common number 1. That is how we understand that A is equal to 1. The order may be differing, but presence is there of 1 in all three, and presence of A is there in all the three words. So A is 1 we understood. Similarly, A is 1 we understood. Now if you look at it, T is common in these two numbers, these two words. The number common in those two are 4. So T is equal to 4. So T is equal to 4. Are you understanding? The T is 4, A is 1. So remaining R should be 5. R should be 5. Here also R should be 5. And A is 1. So C should be 6. Likewise, you can tell all the numbers. The question can be asked, what is the number for A or C or B? Or it can be like, if BAT is 174, car is 615, rat is 541, what is BAR? BAR. What is the code for BAR? There also you can do the same thing. Option elimination you can do. This is letter to number. Same thing can be done to word to number also. Here BAT 174. Na? Here blue color car 367. Same pattern itself. Nothing different. Instead of letters it is numbers. What I taught you now, same thing you can use there also. All of you understood this is coding, decoding. Please respond. Let me give a voice rest actually. My throat is having an infection. Last few days it was continuous classes. Not only this YouTube live, my other courses also was there. So continuous classes, that is why voice is training. But I wanted to complete this reasoning today itself, because many of you have exam tomorrow. That is why even if health issue is there, I am trying to complete this. So do let me know whether all these things are clear. And after tomorrow's exam also, do let me know whether how was your exam. Do let me know, and whether the series helped also. Do let me know in the comment section of this YouTube channel, or in our Telegram channel, or in our WhatsApp group. If you are part of any of it, or if you are already having my Telegram ID, just let me know how was your exam, or whether this lectures helped you also. Like to hear from all of you. Those of you have exam tomorrow. Some of you have exam after 10 days. Those of you are preparing for CSIR NET. I know many aspirants are attending. CSIR NET aspirants are also attending. And some of you are preparing for GATE exam. Those aspirants have exams few months later. So continue preparing. So different exam preparing aspirants. I got to know that some people who are preparing SSC, PSC, bank exam are also following. So happy to know. So all the best for your exam also, in whichever months those exams are. Okay, let's go to the next topic, cubes and dices. Cubes and dices, theory to teach you, it is time consuming. So I will teach you the shortcut formula only. The questions can be asked these ways. You will be asked, like a cube is there, say 3 by 3 by 3 cube. That is cut into 1 by 1 by 1 cubes. Then how many cubes have 3 face painted? Yeah, a painted cube is cut. That is the idea. Painted cube means only on the surface it is cut. So if the question is asking how many 3 face painted cubes are there, answer will always be 8. If it is 2 face painted, the formula is 12 into n minus 2. 12 into n minus 2. 12 into n minus 2 means 12 into, here if it is 3 by 3 by 3, 12 into 3 minus 2. 12 into 3 minus 2. If it is 4 by 4 by 4, 12 into 4 minus 2 and so on. Go through this please, all of you. Look at these 4 things. And if it is one face painted, 0 face painted, that also you can do the same way. One face and 0 face also you can do the same way. Please go through it. One face, the formula is 6 into n minus 2 the whole square when n is the n by n cube hai to 6 into n minus 2 the whole square. So 3 by 3 by 3 cube, n will be 3. 4 by 4 by 4 cube, n will be 4. 5 by 5 by 5 cube, n will be 5 and so on. So that is how it is done. So all of you go through this flashcard. Here I have given examples of 2 by 2 by 2, 3 by 3 by 3, 4 by 4 by 4 and so on. So if it is one face painted, it is 6 into n minus 2 the whole square. 0 face painted, n minus 2 the whole cube. Yeah, those of you are using this video just before the exam, listen to this formula once again. I will summarize it once again. 3 face painted, always 8. 2 face painted, it is 12 into n minus 2. Just substitute the 3 here. That will be the answer, as it is 3 by 3 by 3. If it was 2 by 2 by 2, substitute 2. 4 by 4 by 4, substitute 4. If it is 5 by 5 by 5, substitute 5 and so on. So that is how it is done. If it is one face painted, it is 6 into n minus 2 the whole square. So in the case of 3 by 3 by 3, 3 minus 2 the whole square, 6 into. That is 6 into 1 square, that is 6. If it is 4 by 4 by 4, 6 into 2 square and so on. And finally 0 face painted, the formula is n minus 2 the whole cube. N minus 2 the whole cube. So 3 by 3 by 3 means 3 minus 2, that is 1 cube. 4 by 4 by 4 means 4 minus 2 the whole cube. 5 minus 2 the whole cube and so on. That is the idea. So basically these formulas, very rarely questions were asked from painted cuboid also. The formula is little complicated. That is why if you are not very familiar with it, skip it for the time's sake. But if it is 3 face painted, it is same answer as cube itself, 8 itself. But 2 face, 1 face and 0 face. Here the length, breadth and height are different. That is why the formula is little more time consuming. So all of you clear? So that is about cube related problem or painted cube related problem. Another type of problem is dice related problem. Dice related problem means a dice is thrown or 2 dice are thrown simultaneously. Question will be asking which all sides are opposite to each other. Ashwin, actually visualizing that will take time. That is why I skipped that. I know that visualizing is easier to understand, but if I spend time on that, it will take. We have to skip 1 or 2 topics today. That is why I just depended on the formula now. I'll do one thing, Ashwin. If time allows, after the other topics, I will revisit this topic towards the end of this lecture. So for the time's sake, I will just stated the formula. I will suggest you new students. In the other playlist, I have explained how this formula originated or how to logically say it. Corner cubes are 3 face painted, and 2 face painted are edge cube, not on corners. 1 face painted are surface cubes, not on edges. Okay, Ashwin, okay. You were suggesting, na? Okay. I thought that you want a quick recap of that. Okay, no problem then. I hope, that is what I want to tell you. I know that many of my classroom coaching students are also attending. The classroom coaching students, we have already discussed the theory of this. There I have stated already how to visualize it. If you are already good at it, don't depend on the formula. You can do it directly without formula. But as a quick revision for those people who are not at all familiar with theory also, that's why I told you. Now if there is no other way, by heart the formula. Because I also say by heart the formula if only there is no other way. There is a better way, visualizing. But visualizing from the basic to start it, I had to teach you at least half an hour on that. That is why I'm skipping it for the time's sake. Check out my other videos if any of you want to learn the logical way of understanding that. Okay, coming back to, so dice, painted cuboid, if time allows, go through these formulas also. And now dice related problem, how to do it. The very basic theory I have explained in this flashcard. So in dice related problem, the situation will be maybe 2 or more than 2 positions of the same dice or different dice of the same type will be shown. 2 or more. If 2 or more are given, take the pair which have one digit that is common. I will explain what is one digit common means. Here look at it. 5 is common in both the pictures. Na? There is no other number that is common. All other numbers are different. This is the best scenario. This is the best scenario to do questions of dice problem. Here you can find opposite of all the numbers easily. How to do that? List the numbers on both dice either clockwise or anti-clockwise starting from the common digit. Look at this. 5, 4, 6. It's clockwise. So write it down. Then 5, 1, 2. Write it down. 5, 2, 1. Write it down below the 5, 4, 6. Done. This is enough to finish the question. The question will be asked, what number will be opposite to 5 or what number is opposite to 4? All those things you can easily find by using this idea. How? After writing this, one below the other, 4 and 2 are opposite to each other. Opposites are 4 and 2. 6 and 1 are opposite to each other. Then 5 and the remaining invisible number, which is the invisible number 3. Yeah, as you know, dice have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On it. So 5 and 3 are opposite to each other. 5 and 3 are opposite to each other. So that is how to find opposite of any number. And if you know the opposite, you can find adjacent easily. How? Two opposite faces cannot be adjacent to each other and vice versa. Two adjacent faces cannot be opposite also. So what? To find the adjacent of 5, how to do that? You know that adjacent opposite of 5 is 3. So other than 3, all other numbers will be adjacent of 5. Other numbers mean 6, 4, 1, 2. And 5 and 3 are opposite. So adjacents of 5 and 3 are same itself. 6, 4, 1, 2 itself. Clear? So if the question is asking what are the adjacents of 4? What are the adjacents of 4? Adjacent means a side that is touching. So opposite of 4 is 2. So the number that is not 2, all of them are opposites of 4. So 5, 6, 1, 3 are the remaining numbers. Similarly, 4 and 2 are opposite. So 2's adjacent is also same as 4's adjacent. Similarly, 6 adjacents will be opposite of 6 is 1. So other than 1, all other numbers are adjacents. And 1 and 6 adjacents are same because 1 and 6 are opposite to each other. This you can visualize and tell also, but this is a short trick. This is a short trick. All of you clear? Yeah, this flashcard, to be frank, today I have made it because many of you, this dice situation, it's a simple trick that you can learn. Just by learning this flashcard, you can easily learn it. That is why before this session, I was preparing this flashcard. So hope all of you are clear about this topic or this dice situation also. Now the next topic is blood relation. Blood relation chapter, the most important thing is the visual method. You have to visualize the situation. Then it will be easy to interpret. So visualizing, these are the common things I will suggest you. Female denoted by a circle or similar to a circle. Male, a rectangle or a square. Spouses, that means married couple or spouses. Married couple denoted by a double line. Siblings denoted by a single line. That means brother or sister to each other, siblings, a single line. Parent-child relation by a vertical line. For example, A is the father of C because A is male, C is female, and C is the daughter of A because there is a vertical line. If you are writing X here and a circle, so A and X are married to each other. That is the meaning of it. So to have a quick revision of all the different relationships that can happen or how to interpret the diagram, look at this. Here I have denoted all the relation of everyone in this flashcard. A is father of C, A is father of B also because B and C are siblings. D is son-in-law of A because C is wife of D. C and D are married to each other and D is the husband. So A's daughter's husband, so son-in-law, and D is son-in-law, A is father-in-law. So likewise, you can say all the relation of A, B, C, D, E, F with each other. So that I'm not elaborating, because if I elaborate also, if you have not clarity on the theory, it will be confusing. That is why if you are not very clear about it, don't worry too much about this. Without visual method also, some questions can be done. Focus on those questions from this chapter. Otherwise, invest some time on this topic. The previous videos on this topic will help you out. So the next chapter is statement related problems. Statement related problems, some basic things you should know. What is a statement? A meaningful declarative sentence that is either true or false, but not both. That means a statement can be false also. 5 plus 2 is 5 is false. Earth is a star is false. Delhi is in India is true. If it is true also false, so it is okay, but it cannot be both true and false. Now, what is the negation of a statement? Negation means exact opposite. Mumbai is a city. Negation is Mumbai is not a city. Then other things are converse, inverse and contrapositive. And remember, this contrapositive will always be true. This will help you in complicated statement related problems. Sometimes complicated statement related problems are also asked. There, assuming contrapositive to be true will help you to understand the situation better. For example, if the statement is, if it rained last night, the field will be wet. Kal बारिश हुआ तो आज field wet होगा. If that statement is true, इसका converse क्या होगा? Converse means P implies Q को Q implies P लिखना. Right? P implies Q as Q implies P. The hypothesis implies conclusion. Reverse the hypothesis and conclusion. That is converse. That means if the field is wet, then it rained last night. That may or may not be true. We cannot say whether it will be true or false. It depends on the situation. In this situation, this is not always true, because the field can be wet by other reasons also. Similarly, what is inverse? Inverse is negation, then negation. That is P implies Q. Negation of P implies negation of Q. If it rained, field will be wet. If it did not rain, field will not be wet. That also, it is not necessary that inverse is always true. We can't say that, because if it did not rain also, field can be wet, because we can pump water on the field to wet it. So that is why it is not always true. In this situation, it is not true always. But contrapositive will always be true in general, because if it rained, the field will be wet. If that is true, if the field is not wet, it did not rain, because compulsorily field being wet ensures, say, raining happening last night will ensure the field is wet. So if the field is wet, the conclusion we can make is it did not rain last night. Na? That is why contrapositive is always true if the statement is true. If the statement is true, contrapositive is always true. Keep this in mind. And to make you simplify statement related problem, if you are familiar with truth tables, use that. If two people are talking, 4 things that can happen. Both of them telling truth, both of them telling lie. First person telling truth, second person only telling truth. These are the 4 situations that can happen in 2 people situation. If 3 people, 2 into 2 into 2, 8 possibilities are there. So basically that are the theory of statement related problem. But statement related problem also, please go through the previous year questions, then you will get little more clarity. Now ranking and ordering, these 2 formula, if you can remember, or the logic behind the formula also is enough to understand. Go through this example also. Those of you are watching this session, if this session is useful, do hit the like button. That will help this video to reach more and more people. And one more thing, UPSC aspirants, after tomorrow's exam, if possible tomorrow night itself, I am planning to make a paper analysis lecture. So if you are having after the exam, if you are having the PDF version of the question paper, I mean a scanned version or something, if any of you or your friends are sharing with you after the exam, please do share it with me. I am planning to take a session tomorrow night if I get the question paper in time. If I'm not getting it in time, I will try to plan it day after tomorrow morning. But anyway, in this YouTube channel, paper analysis lectures will be there. Not only UPSC, all exams we are planning for paper analysis. But as UPSC exam is tomorrow, reminding all of you who are writing tomorrow's exam, if you want to check any of your answers are correct or something, again that is not necessary, because I recommend after exam be free for 2-3 days, because checking whether it is right or wrong is not going to change anything. So that is why. But if you are very curious, and some people write it to get an experience, some people who are writing for the first time without any preparation. For experience, you are writing the exam and you need to learn things after the exam, then you can definitely check out the video. Or if you are curious to check how much mark you got or whether the cutoff is cleared by a good margin, if you want to check, definitely attend it as per your wish. Anyway, videos will be there in this channel so that you can check your question solution of each question. Okay, anyway, coming back to ranking and ordering is the next topic. Ranking and ordering, first idea is how to do ranking question. That is, if total 11 people are there, for example 11 people are standing here, left rank of this person is 4, so what is his right rank? So logically also, mathematically also, you can say, mathematically how to say that, total 11 people, so left rank plus right rank minus 1 is total. Left rank 4, right rank we don't know, so minus 1 is total 11 people. So this you can simplify now. So x is equal to 4 minus 1 3, x is equal to 11 minus 3 8, 8th person from the right, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Otherwise you can logically visualize it. If he is 4th, to the left of him 3 people, to the right of him remaining 7 people, because except him 7 people only now. That means 7 plus 1, 8 people, 8th person he will be from the right. So that is a basic idea. If it is left to right, this way, top to bottom, same thing, top to bottom. So that is ranking and ordering, that is position based question. Next chapter is also position based question, seating arrangement chapter. Seating arrangement, basically 2 type of questions can be asked, linear arrangement and circular arrangement. Linear arrangement means in a row. But there, the basic difference between linear and circular is, in linear, there is a beginning and an end of the row. In circular, there is no beginning, no end. What does that mean? That means the person sitting on the end, there will be only one neighbor. Neighbor means immediate left or right. B, only one neighbor. But others have 2 neighbors, left neighbor and right neighbor. So C have only one neighbor, D have only one neighbor in this example. But in circular arrangement, everyone have 2 neighbors, left and right neighbors are there. That theory is important. And the meaning of immediate left means just left, no person in between. For example, C is immediate left of B. But C is left of A only, we can say. Left means anywhere left is also possible. But in some context, left means immediate left itself. That you will understand when you read the question. Similarly, what is immediate right, all of you know. And here C and D, as they are on the ends, only one neighbor. Others have 2 neighbors. And in circular arrangement, diametrically opposite is very important. C and G are diametrically opposite. A and D are diametrically opposite. B and F are diametrically opposite. D and H are diametrically opposite. Diametrically opposite means in between you can draw a circle. Sorry, you can draw a diameter of a circle. So only one person have only one diametrically opposite pair. You cannot have 2 people or 3 people diametrically opposite to each other. Circular arrangement. Then syllogism. I have told the basic idea how to draw these diagrams in the last class on Venn diagram. Because we are drawing Venn diagram itself to do syllogism problem. But I will teach you some more theory of that. In syllogism, first you have to draw minimal overlapping diagram. With minimal overlapping diagram, you can easily say most of the conclusions whether they are true or false. But minimal overlapping diagram in some questions at least will not help you in no X or Y conclusion types. All X or Y, some X or Y, these 2 conclusion types, minimal overlapping diagram is more than enough. But in no X or Y case, if minimal overlapping diagram is working, that is okay. But if it is not working, you have to check other cases also. Again, those of you who are not familiar with minimal overlapping diagram, check out my lecture on syllogism. There I have explained more about it. But basically, minimal overlapping diagram is the key in most of the question. And also these conclusions, all X or Y means some Y are X. All humans are mammals means some mammals are humans, we can say. Na? No X or Y also means no Y are X. No Y are X. Some X or Y also means some Y are X. And some X are not Y also means some Y are not X also. Yeah, some x are not y, we cannot say some y are not x, but some x are y, we can say some y are x also. So these conclusions also keep it in mind. So basically these much things are there in different chapters. Some of the theory with questions only we can explain, but the things that can be discussed with these flashcards or without questions, I have summarized almost all of them. Hope all of you got a quick summary, and I have told in previous videos also, please be flexible with the shortcut approaches. In my full length programs also, I teach with these shortcut approaches each of the classes. How to do questions in minimum time. Those of you have attended my full length program, whether it is in Trivandrum or Bangalore or my online program, hope you remember all these methods. In exam, please use them. Please be flexible with all these methods. This is very important. How to do selecting options, how to do rejecting options, we have discussed in detail in previous classes. In this YouTube channel itself, there are multiple videos on that. Exam hack videos, shortcut methods videos, tips and tricks videos. There I have elaborated about this. So that's it. That's a reasoning major topics. Hope you got a quick overview of all these. Yeah, like to hear from all of you. Did you get a basic overview? And my students of classroom coaching program, did you get an overview? Lead IAS students, legacy IAS students, my online batch students, you get an overview of all the things. Yeah, I don't know how many of you are live, many of you are watching recorded, I think, but do let me know. And after the exam also, like to hear from all of you whether the sessions were useful, whether this flashcards explanation were useful, whether this flashcards were helpful. Do let me know through the mediums that you can, and do let others also know. Do recommend it to others if you feel these initiatives were useful. Okay, so others who have exam after tomorrow, exam like CSIR exam aspirants, we will continue the free classes. Tomorrow most probably no, because UPSC paper analysis most probably tomorrow I will be able to take, hopefully. But after 1 or 2 days we will resume the free classes. We will come up with other playlist also in this channel. So stay tuned, subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any updates of this channel. And check out the other detailed playlists, especially UPSC aspirants. Check out our CSAT complete playlist where already 64 videos are added. More videos will be added in the future. CSIR NET aspirants, we have covered almost 500 to 600 videos in this channel. GATE aspirants, we have covered dedicated exclusive videos itself, almost 80 or 90 videos already in this channel, and other things also. So thank you so much, Ashwin. Definitely all the best for all of you. Do well. You people were a special batch for me also. Like to see all of you succeed in tomorrow's exam itself. All of you succeed, and after that the other stages also, whether it is mains or whether it is interview. All the best once again. Welcome Anam, welcome Purnananda and all of you. So that's it. I think let's conclude for today. The series, I'm planning for a speed math trick lecture also, but maybe after 2-3 days. For those people who are preparing for other exams can attend that. But all other topics we have already covered. These were the major topics, but in a duration of 9 videos we have covered almost 40 of these topics. These 40 topics, almost all of them in a crisp manner in this 9 videos we have covered. But 40 separate videos are available of these 40 topics. Not only for UPSC, for CSIR also that videos are available. Go through that playlist. There you can find all these 40 videos in 30 minutes. 30 minutes, but some of the lectures were 40 to 45 minutes long. But that is where you can learn more theory and more previous year questions. So if there is no other doubts, let's conclude. Once again, all the best for the UPSC aspirants. May God bless you all. Do well. Do questions without panic, especially CSAT, as it is afternoon session. Do whatever you can do to keep your brain as much fresh as possible. And I'm saying as much fresh as possible. Definitely exam related hurdles will be there. Expect that will be there. Don't worry too much about it. everyone have that same challenge. That is not a challenge personal to you. Everyone have the same challenge. So the people who are able to overcome that, that is a major difference, na? So please make sure that, yeah, I will suggest after the first paper, don't worry too much about the first paper, whatever it was, whether you did very well, whether you did not do well, that all leave it. Because maybe you have done well, but you don't know whether you have done well, but you are just overthinking and thinking that, okay, I didn't do well, now what I will do for CSAT. Don't do that. Think that you have done well, and whatever it is, whether you done well or not well, now clearing the second paper is most important. So focus most of your attention or energy on that. So that is my advice to all of you. Other things, you know how to manage pressure, and all other things you already know, you are already trained on that by different experts. So that I don't want to suggest you. But anyway, all the best once again, all of you. And CSIR NET aspirants, stay tuned. Next week also, before your exam, there will be separate video lectures to help you with the exam hacks and exam hacks, tips and tricks, most expected questions. We are planning to have lectures like that. And GATE aspirants, we are having a complete course started from July 1st onwards. This is the details of the complete course. GATE 2024-25 General Aptitude complete course. 60 live lectures and online study material covering complete theory, previous year questions, practice questions, live doubt clearing session, shortcut tricks, exam hacks, practice worksheets and mock tests. These are the study materials, and the course can be accessed in laptop and mobile. Live lectures and the recording, and the validity till your GATE 2025 exam. You have the validity of this course also. So more information you can find here. And CSIR NET aspirants, currently the recorded video course is there, but we will be planning for some live initiatives also. But this will be the price of the recorded course. Live course price will be higher. Recorded course will be more affordable. Complete theory, previous year questions, practice questions, everything is covered in this course. Demo videos are also available in our mobile app. All our paid courses are through the mobile application Christy's classes. All my free initiatives are through our YouTube channel, Telegram channel and mobile application. So those of you who want to follow our free classes or paid classes, be part of this initiative so that you don't miss any updates, so that you don't miss any free lecture announcements also. So that's it. Let's conclude for today. Thank you all of you. Take care all of you. See you all on the next class. Have a good night. All the best once again to all of you. Bye-bye.